Hey Leo, welcome into your reading. Welcome in, welcome in. It is a cold, rainy day outside. I love this weather. It's perfect for like pliables and TV shows and tarot readings. My most favorite thing to do. Okay, first week of December energies. Let's go. Let's get some. See what's going on here for our Leos. Shit, Leo. What you walking away from? Actually, this might be good. Let's see what's going on here. Oh. Well, that's very specific. You guys found a fresh new start in love and you're walking away from it because it's unrequited. Is it perhaps because your energy is still, encapsulated by someone else or something else from your past, your recent past? Typically, it's kind of normal. If you've been in a relationship for a long time or stuck on someone, your energy's still there. And if you haven't healed from this person or this energy, you're bound to just be stuck and not going to be able to move towards new love. See, the first card that popped out was the Eight of Cups. This is when you're emotionally drained. You have no love to give, right? And usually I would see that when we're walking away from somebody that you've been in a relationship for a while and you're not getting anything out of it. But then what came out was the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is telling me this is fresh new start in love. But here you are potentially weighing your pros and cons. Should you do it? Should you not do it? Mentally, no. Emotionally, you're still walking away. So it looks to me like you're not available. Moreover, I see that it might be unrequited love. Like, no, not for me. No, thank you. Not interested. And then you might have this conversation with this individual or someone here and you're having fights instead. Let's put that on the side over there and see what goes on when we clarify that for you, Leo. Now, what's coming in for my Leos, please? What's coming in? The Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Due to the fact that you are looking for your stability, Leo, you could be holding back some information from someone, right? So you're not putting all your cards on the table. What is this? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe you're just not thinking of telling somebody you're no longer interested in investing in them. Whether it's a job, a company, a project, or a relationship, or a person, even a friendship. You're just like, look, I'm looking for my stability. I'm looking for my growth. I'm looking for my value. I'm nurturing. I'm loving. I'm kind and caring. I know what I need. I know what I want. But you're holding back from putting all your cards on the table. You're not exactly saying something here, right? You could be saying you're not interested in investing in them. Others of you, maybe that's the other person. They're lying to you or they're not telling you something. What is it that Leo doesn't see coming their way, please? The Chariot, which is Cancer energy, and Seven of Swords. Interesting. You have a vision for something, Leo. Whether it's something for your career, your finances, a relationship, a person, I don't know what it is, but for you, you're remaining focused. Regardless of the positive and the negative forces around any energy, any force, anything, you're like, I'm taking control of my life. I'm just going to get behind the wheel because I, Leo, realize that the only person who could drive me crazy is the person I hand the keys over to. So no fucking thank you. I'll take my keys back and I'll drive my own bus. And you're driving it into the path and direction that you want to go into in your life for your future. But I do see the Seven of Swords, which is telling me something about something that you're doing low-key, something that you're doing quietly, maybe something that you're strategizing, something you're doing in the shadows, something you don't want other people to know about, whether you're planning something or You're doing a duty something doing with a lover. Had to pause for a quick second. Somebody was at the door. But anyway, back to you. You see this? The Seven of Swords. And behind it is the Lovers. That's not your husband or your wife. That's somebody definitely behind the Seven of Swords. Let's see what's going on, Leo. What's the advice here for my Leos? Advice for Leos. Three of Cups in reverse. Are you sure you want a reconciliation? You have to make a judgment call. You can't ignore it. You really, really can't. You can't keep doing old hat. Especially old hat. It will not give you, new things. Old hat will not produce new tricks. Three of Cups in reverse. Judgment in reverse. You need to make a judgment call in regards to some sort of reconciliation or a third party. And not everybody is meant to be in a third party. Someone here doesn't function well like that. All right. Sorry, I just got to change up the cards from the back because they're still coming out to be the same. What is the outcome of the week here for Leo? The Five of Wands, that's fighting. That's arguing. Those are your blocks, your challenges, your obstacles, your issues here with someone or something. And this is very much somebody that you have already invested time and energy in. So I think that's what the main block is here for you. If you were to ask me what the block is, I think it's that. I think your mind keeps getting stuck on how much you invested over here. You made all of this. You did all of these. But what makes you think that you can't grow this over here? So easy, Leo. Watch me. You built this here? You can build it over there. I promise you. All right. Now, let's see. We're going to start clarifying. 10 of Swords. That's not good. That's ending in betrayal. No. Four of Cups, unrequited love. I see a fire sign back here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's the problem. You have not healed. You really need to heal this space to make room for new things, new love, new experiences. All right, those of you who do ask me about what decks I use, they're in the product line down below. So just go ahead and click on over there and see it. Okay. Universe, angels, spirit guides, what is the Two of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, and the Eight of Cups for Leo? It's onward, but it's not upward. We got to push you. You're like in purgatory, somewhere in the middle. Okay, and the Knight of Swords. Those of you who do the extended readings, if you have any problems accessing the links, let me know. Also, subscriptions after December. I will move the subscriptions to be one group for the fire signs. So it will be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So it's even more for your buck. Membership will still be on the YouTube platform. That's all signs. This is just for those of you who you look at your moon and your rising, or, the other person. That info and links are down in the description box, okay? So I am going to move your subscription over to be with Aries, Leo, and Sag. You and Aries, there will be 4 videos every month. Sagittarius, maybe 2, maybe 3. We'll see. All right, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, somebody rushes in to say, hey, what do you think, Leo? How do you feel? You're like, I don't know. I have to weigh my pros and cons about you, new love person. But in the interim, you're trying to collect yourself. You're tempering yourself. You're trying to control your inner self and be patient. with yourself and the other situation. Smartest thing you'll ever do, tempering yourself, is going to lead you to happiness. Here's your card. I also see, look at this, Saggy, Leo, Aries. I was just talking about you guys, the fire signs. And then Scorpio over here with death. And you again. It's a lot of major arcanas back here. Let me mix this up. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse here and the Queen of Pentacles? For Leo. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, I mean, and Lover. And Two of Wands and the Star. Okay, you're trying to stay optimistic and hopeful. You are moving on, though, from somebody. I think perhaps you're just kind of not saying anything to this lover. I think you're withholding information from them. Maybe, you're not being honest with them, or they're not being honest with you. See, I do see you moving forward because you, in your world of sacrifice, I think you're prioritizing your stability over and above all else. Okay? So you're trying to remain optimistic and hopeful here. And you're resisting and holding back from someone. But you're going to have an ending here with someone. Big fight. Some of you, maybe it's an Aries, I don't know. Or a Saggy. But then you're going to be torn. Okay, let's not get in. Let's just stick to this first week of December because the back of the deck is the lining up of the following week or month. Which, by the way, I think I did do your monthly reading. So if you want an overall view of your month, that's also somewhere on my channel. All right, let's see what Chariot is. But here's what you're doing. You are moving on from, you're leaving, I think, you're leaving a lover behind. Or the lover's leaving you. And there's just something you guys are not telling each other. And I think you're considering your stability above all else. All right. You have this vision. You have this focus. And, you like I said, you're the Queen of Pentacles here. You're not being yourself. You're not being fiery. You're being earthy and grounded. Chariot, please. Three of Wands, the Hierophant, Seven of Swords. This is like doing something sneaky peeky behind something that you would do traditionally. Let's put it in perspective of both career, work, finance, and love. Work life, love life, love life. You are waiting for your ships to come in or a person. Perhaps it's somebody you're married to or committed to, or it's something that you want. But you're going about it in a sneaky kind of way. If this isn't you, then this is them. Does it sound like I'm calling someone out? Sorry. Think of me as your older sister sitting at the end of your couch. Who's going to give you the real tough love? Unless it's somebody who actually cares about you, right? Now, if this is you not having an affair outside of marriage, or maybe something that you're strategizing, but on the down low, low key, and you're just waiting to see these results. Because you have a vision, you have a focus, there's something you want. Now let's put it in perspective of work. This is your career or something you've committed to. It's like going to college to get a degree, to be a doctor, right? But here you are trying to strategize on how to level up your career perhaps, or you've done something low-key, and now you're waiting for those results. You have a vision. But here's the thing. You're still debating what to do. And you know how I use two decks, right? This is coming. This Ten of Swords is coming. This ending and or a betrayal is coming. Be prepared. But here you are doing all these pausing actions to see where your life is best suited for you. Now, let's go into your advice. What is the Judgment and 3 of Cups in reverse for Leo, please. Take a risk. Simple. Aries energy here. Take a risk. No reconciliation. No nothing. Nothing lined up. You need to make that judgment call and go for it. Because right now it's like high risk, low reward for you. Or you're getting breadcrumbs. You're getting peanuts. You're not getting much out of this. What are you getting? A single rose? Certainly not a whole bouquet. Optimistic, hopeful, not talking to somebody, eventually putting your cards on the table in regards to a third party situation, but you're very vulnerable. Somebody here is for it, but you're treating it very casually. I see you stuck between an Emperor and a King of Pentacles. Well, one's an Emperor and one's a King. I'll put it to you that way. All right. What is the 7 of Pentacles and 5 of Wands, please, for Leo? Outcome of this first week energies. See this like pausing and reflecting with somebody that you had invested time and energy in, but you're fighting or you're arguing or whatever your blocks, issues are with them. I think you're going to have a heart-to-heart conversation with them. At least that's how I see it. The Knight of Cups. And then when you have this heart-to-heart conversation, you really are sitting there saying to yourself, do I throw out the baby with the bathwater and just start fresh and new? Or keep the baby, just change the water? I don't know. That's a stupid analogy. What I'm trying to say is you're really trying to figure out which cup is right. One has diamonds, jewels, gold, happiness. The other ones have snakes, lies, crappiness. You're trying to figure it out. But you are having this heart-to-heart conversation. Hopefully that leads you into a direction or a path, knowing if you're on the right track. That's it. Year of the Snake is done. Dunzo. December is the cleanup crew. It shed its skin. The cleanup crew is coming here and cleaning out your old you and trying to buff out the new you. It's the year of the horse. It's not just any horse. It's the fire horse. Those hooves catch fire. It moves with purpose. It moves with determination. It moves like this. Focus, determined. The Chariot. The horse also knows who it is and knows what it wants. That's why it moves with purpose and determination. It's like so simple for a horse. I know I'm hungry, so I'm going to go run and find food. I know I'm thirsty, so I'm going to run and go find a river. I know I need shelter. A bad storm is coming in. I'm going to run in that direction. I know I need to move my muscles, so I'm going to go and run. It just knows, right? The simplest things. Don't we all wish we didn't have to live in a state of affairs of trying to pick what was right for us, right? Just knowing. That's what the horse is going to do. This is what the horse is going to do for the whole collective, including you, Leo. So, as you're processing this, you will come to understand a lot. All right, what are we reading in the extended spirit? Obviously, we go into your person for those of you who don't know what extended is. What they're thinking, feeling, what they're going to do. Plus, these are messages from Oracle that maybe perhaps I didn't miss something, I didn't say something. We layer tarot on top of it. It's saying stay optimistic and hopeful and forgiving and learning. I suspect these are major cards to help you overcome your obstacles or help you overcome and achieve this new great love, right? Because forgiving and learning, it's what I was sensing earlier in your reading with the Four of Swords and trying to heal and make that space for new love, new energy. Because I see new love is trying to come in, and I know that you feel unrequited towards it. If it's not you, then it's the other way around. But I see it here. There's no denying seeing an Ace of Cups in the beginning of your reading. But you're debating a bunch of stuff. Right now, what's holding you back is the other person you already invested in. So we'll see more when we clarify. But let's also get a card from the Wisdom House tonight, because this also has great advice for you. letting go. Bet your bottom dollar. Letting go. You know, it's funny. It took me almost like a whole year to understand the concept of this picture, and it finally dawned on me literally yesterday. So it's kind of like if you're going to hold on to a caterpillar or, you know, a butterfly in its cocoon, if you're going to hold on to it, if you don't open it up, you're not going to let the butterfly come out. So it's like you've got to. You can't hold on to something. Something has to go and correct itself, or course correct itself. And then you just got to put it out of your mind. And if it's meant for you, it will circle you until you're ready or they are. The symbol comes to remind you that freedom is important to everyone. If you love something, set it free. Don't hold on too tight, lest you chase it away by holding on too tight. You have the freedom at this time to choose whatever you want. Let others do the same. You're going to be happy that you did. Miracles come when you let go and allow the magic to happen on its own accord. Love that. All right, guys, I'll see you over at Extended. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.